Okay, so hey guys, it's Phantom, and welcome back or welcome to my channel for an important video. So, y'all, I saw a video of why the Sims 2. Okay, so y'all, I never talk about The Sims 2 on my channel ever. I never have. I thought I'd never play it in my life, but things have changed. I've decided that when my setup finally arrives, and maybe a few years down the road, I will get all of the Sims 2 games. So guys, if you remember, okay, not everyone was around when the promotion was going on, so let me just go ahead. Oops. Let me just go ahead and open up the YouTube app. If you guys are wondering why I have apps of certain sites, that is because these are shortcuts. I will tell you how to do them. It's pretty easy. You just have to have Google Chrome for it to work. And they make app shortcuts. So, guys, so hold on. Okay, so I haven't finished watching this video, right? But let me tell you something, you guys. Okay, you guys may have not been around when The Sims 2 on Origin was a thing, but it was. I said that I was gonna talk about it. So there we go. So I have YouTube pulled up on my screen. This is an app. This isn't the website. This is an app shortcut that I have just, to make it easier on myself. So, you guys, I'm on Pleasant Sims channel, and guys, I love watching her videos. Honestly, it's so important. So if you guys are like nostalgic beings like me, who grew up on, computer games, like I did, I did grow up on computer games. I was around when The Sims was around, not when The Sims first started, but it was like a couple years old. But I didn't play it until, I don't know, like 2008, 2009 or something like that, or 2010, I think. And I played it on DS, and I actually got into the computer games when I was in my teens. So, guys, if you remember, not everyone may have been around since this, but there was a time you can get the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection for free on Origin. Now, let me talk about it. Okay, this isn't going to be a reaction video because it's not going to be a reaction video. Just because it's not, but I'm just watching this anyways. One of the finest school of witchcraft and wizardry ever seen. Oh, by the way, Harry Potter is on Peacock right now. I don't watch it on Peacock because I have the films, but for all my Potterheads out there, it is on Peacock. Just telling you.
Scared, Harry? A little. We can expect great things from you, Mr. Potter.
But I have the films, so I'm good.
What if we told you your phone is the reason you can't sleep? That your laptop is causing those nagging headaches, blurred vision, and dry eyes?
Okay.
Mission on my part.
So let's restart this video. I haven't finished watching it, but it's fine. So this video is called Why Isn't The Sims 2 on Origin? EA, bring it back. Um, okay, so we're gonna copy this. I think that's for the link.
There once was a time when you could get The Sims 2 on Origin, but sadly, those.
So, if you guys, okay, as I said, not everyone was around when this was happening, but at the time of Sims 2, not Sims 2, at the time of Sims 4's release back in 2016, there was a 4-year promotion that lasted until 2018. Guys, I really wish I had The Sims 2 back in 2016, but I didn't, so I wasn't able to get the Sims 2 on Origin. And what I mean is, you got all the expansion packs on Origin if you had the game, and you can get it for free, and there was a code and everything. And I vividly remember this because I was around when it was happening. As I said in a previous video, um, did I can't remember. I talked about it in a previous video. I can't remember which one it was, but I talked about it. Didn't talk about it very thoroughly, but I talked about it. So back in 2014 to 2018, so 4 years, mind you, I came to YouTube in 2016 when The Sims 4 was 2 years old, and I, I was around. I was like in my third year of teenhood when I was on a call with one of my friends who I'm still very good friends with to this day. And, she is a Sims player, and she was able to get The Sims 2 for free, meaning the expansion packs. It wasn't a hack. They actually had this on Origin for free. They don't have it anymore because it was discontinued. But let's just watch this because this is very important for all you people out there that want the expansion packs. Mind you, I actually did find them on Amazon. So for any of you guys that are wanting to buy them, just go on Amazon, people. Like, they have everything. They have everything on Amazon. They have everything at Target. So basically, if you guys don't know where I get my games from, I get my games from Amazon and Target, mainly. That's where I get all my games from. Like, The Sims 1, The Sims 2, The Sims 3, and The Sims 4. I get The Sims 3 from Target. I get all the Sims 3 games from Target because I like physically having the discs. If you guys didn't know, I love physically having the discs. And, well, plus it's kind of important to physically have the discs anyways. And then, if you guys remember, when The Sims came out, it wasn't for Mac, so they had it for PC only for such a long time. I don't know, probably until like the mid to later 2000s. Like the 2000s. Okay, so basically the 2000s were from 2000 to 2009. And then well, we're still in the 2000s, but I'm talking about like the early 2000s. The early 2000s were from 2000 to 2009, and The Sims 3 came out in 2009. And The Sims 3 was completed in 2013. And I got into The Sims in 2015. No, not 2015. Well, kind of. It's a long story, but I didn't get into the Sims until, well, you know what I mean. I got into The Sims in 2017 actually. Or no, 2016, 2016 to 2017 around that time. And I got SimCity in 2015. I've had it since I've had it for 6 years and I haven't played it yet because I can't. I will play it eventually, but not right now because I can't. It's a PC only game and I don't have my PC yet, so I can't install it, but hopefully soon I can install it and I can play it. So yeah, let's just get on with this video because this is pretty important for all you people out there.
Days are over. It's no longer available on Origin or anywhere else for that matter.
Okay, so what she's talking about is you could, okay, actually it is available, if you get it on Amazon, but you have to get them all on Amazon. So yeah, actually, I just, okay, so I'm reading these comments. So I'm reading these comments. Okay, so I'm reading these comments, right, talking about, pirating the game, and I disagree with that because, y'all, if I can find The Sims 2 on Amazon, okay, guys, as you guys know, I've been a fan of The Sims since I was in high school. Like, a really big fan of The Sims. Like, once I got The Sims, I got addicted to the point of launching all variations of the games from The Sims 2 to The Sims 4. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, The Sims 4 is controversial at times, but I mean, guys, I grew up in the Sims community. I've been in the Sims community since I was in high school, since I started YouTube, and I've loved The Sims since before I even started playing the computer games. But pirating, or, pirating games isn't a good thing. Like, seriously, people, I found, okay, guys, let me just tell you something. Obviously I use things like Amazon to my advantage. So, when I want video games that I can't find at the store, I just go on Amazon. And I actually found, well, actually, I get a lot of my stuff from Amazon these days. Like, DVDs, video games, like, I got expansion packs from Amazon for The Sims a couple of times. Sims 2. Okay, so I actually found The Sims 1, The Sims 2, The Sims 3, which I won't actually buy. I won't actually buy The Sims 2 on Amazon. I mean, not The Sims 3. I won't actually buy The Sims 3 on Amazon because they sell it at Target. So I'll just get it off the Target website. But yeah, they have The Sims 2 on Amazon. They have the base game. They have Double Deluxe. They have Fun with Pets collection. They have Bon Voyage, Best of Business collection, University, Seasons, Apartment Life. Yeah, these are expensive. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Um, you know, I mean, they have the games for okay. So they have the games. Usually the price on Origin is like $20 or like $20 to $25, which yes is expensive, but I get why they're so pricey because it's an old game. They don't make it anymore. Um and stuff like that, so you have to like keep your eyes peeled. So, they have Apartment Life, Open for Business, Sims 2 University Life Collection, Sims 2 books. I think these are like cheat books. Um, what are these books? Oh, yeah, they're books. I think they're like cheat books or something. Um, yeah, they're cheats. So they have cheat books, a whole thing of them. They have, the Pets expansion packs. They have The Sims 2 for Xbox, Sims 2 Deluxe with Sims 2 and Nightlife. Um, they have like a bunch of accessories. They have the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection. If you guys don't know what the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection is, that's basically what she's talking about. If you guys don't know what the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection is, basically the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection is the base game, all the expansion packs, and all the stuff packs. Um, that's what Ultimate Collection means. So they used to have the Ultimate Collection on Origin so that you can just, buy the base game off of some place like Amazon. Trust me, the only place you'll be able to get it is Amazon because pirating video games is illegal. I've already talked about that in a separate video.
Plenty of other games, much older than The Sims 2, are available on
Yeah, I get it, but like, seriously, don't pirate video games, guys. That's not right. Um, like, that's not cool to pirate games or films or, let's just see. Let's see if they have SimCity. Actually, they don't. Um, unless I go into browse games here. But no, they don't have SimCity actually, I don't think. I could be wrong. So I have like 4 games. I have okay, so I have 4 games actually. Well, 3 games. I have I have The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, and then I have Apex Legends, that I got for free, because it was free, so I just got it. Anyways, so, Sims City. So, like, I know she's saying you can get SimCity, um, I know she's saying you can get SimCity on Origin, but I can't find it, actually. Like, I literally cannot find it. So, that isn't exactly true. So they have like Apex Legends. I actually got one of the Apex Legends games for free. Um, if I wanted, I could get the rest of the expansion packs for Sims 4 on Origin, but I'm okay with getting them at the store. Because as I said, I like having physical copies. It's fine. They're basically already installed anyways. So it's not that big of a deal. If you guys are wondering how to install the games via disk, it's literally the same thing. You insert the disk, you install it, um, you insert the disk, you install it via the code or the key, and the code or the key it comes with. If you don't know what the key is, just look on your Origin and it'll show you. But yeah, they do not have SimCity on Origin anymore. So that's not really. I mean, they may have had it on Origin, but they don't anymore. So, yeah, they just have The Sims 3 and 4. So let me just look. Sims. Oops. Hold on. So yeah, they don't have The Sims 1 on Origin, The Sims 2 on Origin. Sims 3. Let's do Sims 3. So, basically, okay. If you guys don't know, EA Play and EA Play Pro is a service that you have to pay for. I actually don't have EA Play or EA Play Pro. Because I own the games, so it's fine. So the games that I have are, so there's like 31 results. So pretty much all I need for the Sims 3, all I need for the Sims 3 are okay. So all I need now for the Sims 3: Supernatural, Showtime, Seasons, Island Paradise, Into the Future, Ambitions, Late Night, and the stuff packs. Um, I mean, there's an expansion bundle. I got the majority of my EPs through an expansion bundle, and I got the University Life expansion through something else. But like, these are expensive. I'm not lying to you. Um, these do add up. These are pretty expensive. Um, so PCOS Windows 7. It'll also run on Windows 10, so you're fine. I do have the starter pack, so I'm good. I literally have it in my game bin right now. I've had it for the past how many years? I got it in like 2017, so 2018, 19, 20, 21. So, past 4 years now. Well, almost 4 years, like 3 years, almost four. Um, but yeah, Sims 3 runs on Windows 10, so you're good. Yeah, okay, we're gonna cancel. And we're gonna save. Okay, it's fine. Sometimes that happens. So, yeah, they actually don't have certain games on Origin anymore, like in the Origin store, is what I'm talking about. So, let's get back to the video.
Origins such as SimCity 2000 and SimCity 4, but for some reason, EA refuses to give us back The Sims 2. So why won't they give us The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection back on?
Yeah, they won't give us, they won't give it back to us. Plus, I've literally just looked up the prices. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Because I will willingly pay that money to have the games, to physically own them, which is fine because I could afford it. Um, Plus, I don't go out and buy games willy nilly, so everything is fine. Um, I'm not like that person who's like, who has to buy the expansion pack right when it comes out. And I'm not the type of person to buy games willy nilly, but at least I know where to find them, where to buy them if I, where to buy them. It, yeah, okay. So you can actually have the Sims and Sims 2 run on Windows 10. Oh my gosh, like it's Windows XP. Hopefully I can be able to run it. So the complete collection is basically, if you guys don't know what the complete collection is, oh my gosh, you can get, okay, I know this is unavailable, but you can actually get the complete collection with all the expansion packs for The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 on Amazon. Um, well, one of them is currently unavailable, and the Sims 1 is available actually on Amazon. the complete collection is available on Amazon. It is $19.99, I believe. It's PC CD-ROM, which I do need to own this because I've been wanting to play the original Sims game. Yeah, it's discontinued. They don't make it anymore. They don't sell it anymore. As I said, you have to look out for it. So hopefully when I'm able to, I can get the complete collection, which is just all the expansion packs, so I don't have to, which is the base game with all the expansion packs, like all the CD keys, and I can just install it that way. You can also get it off eBay, but I don't trust eBay to get video games from. Movies I trust, video games I don't. If you want to get video games off of, if you want to get video games online, use Amazon instead. Because that's the most reputable place to get things from these days. It's perfectly fine. So, yeah. So, I found the complete collection, The Sims 1 on Amazon, and Sims 2, you can just buy the base game. Well, basically, you have to buy the base game and all the expansion packs separately on Amazon to get all the expansion and stuff packs on Amazon to get the Ultimate Collection. Or, the complete collection. So, yeah. Or you can get it on your Mac, but Mac, as I said, isn't particularly capable of something like The Sims, as I've said before, because, they have it on Mac, but I just don't trust it. I don't like it. I'd rather have the PC version because PC graphics are so much better. So, yeah.
On Origin and make it easy for people to get their hands on? That is the question of the day. Back in 2014, just before the release of The Sims 4, EA had a special promotion where they gave away The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection for...
Right, like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what she's talking about when she said you can get the entire game for free. But you had to have a physical copy of the game to actually be able to own it.
For free. All you had to do was go into Origin, redeem product code, and type in I love The Sims. Then boom, The Sims 2 would be yours for free with all of its expansions and all of its stuff packs. This promotion actually lasted quite a while, and even after it was technically over, there was still a little loophole that would allow you to get the game. You could call up or chat with EA customer service and
So, see, like, I was around when this was going on. Basically, in 2017, when I, came back to YouTube, as you guys know, I came back to YouTube in July of 2017, July 15th, I believe, of 2017, and that summer, my friend and I were on a Skype call, and she was talking about the promotion that was going on, that was still going on for The Sims 2, where you can get The Sims 2 for free. And I didn't have The Sims 2 at the time because I don't get into video games. I don't get video games unless I like them or unless I own the rest of the games of the franchise first. So basically I went backwards. I started with The Sims 4, moved on to The Sims 3, then The Sims 2, and then The Sims 1. So, as I said, when I am ready, and when I have all the expansion and stuff packs for my video games, then I will get the Sims 1 and the Sims 2. And basically, how I will get the Sims 1 is I will get the complete collection of the Sims 1 so I don't have to, go out and buy the box packs. If you guys don't know, games used to come in huge boxes back in the early 2000s. I remember because I physically went to places like Best Buy and got my video games from there. Pretty much. I don't recommend buying a computer from there because it's just not worth it. I had a PC from 2006 to 2013, and I actually got it from Best Buy, and I don't recommend it. I recommend you get one from an actual, from a company that builds customs if you are able to afford it, or a good pre-built um, gaming computer. But, or, get it from Fry's. If you guys don't know what Fry's is, I've told you it's an electronics company. It's pretty much everywhere. It's not in all parts of California, but it's in like Southern California and other places. So yeah, like she has she has a SimCity, SimCity 4, SteamWorld, and a lot of other games. Oh, Sims Medieval. Um, I haven't played The Sims Medieval. I've heard a lot about it. I should probably get it one of these days. To be honest, there's the limited edition of The Sims 4, which I believe came with the plumb bob lamp. If you guys don't know what that was, there was basically this limited edition of The Sims 4 that came with this plumb bob mood light. It's really cool, and it came with like it came with a headset with plumb bob lights. And it's basically, I don't know if it's like connected to the game. I think it is, but I could be wrong. It's been a while.
Tell them that you owned a copy of The Sims 2 if you had a
But yeah, you had to physically own a copy of The Sims 2. So like physically own it. So what I mean is like, okay, nowadays they don't own. Nowadays, EA doesn't make The Sims 2 anymore, or The Sims 1. So as I said, you have to look for it. And my best bet is Amazon. Do not pirate. Do not pirate your games. Do not get them illegally. Get them from Amazon or Walmart instead if you're lucky. Mind you, I only found The Sims 1 once on Amazon. I mean, not on Amazon, on Walmart.com. So your best bet is Amazon. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. They have everything on Amazon if you're looking. So yeah.
valid code, they would take that code from you and then give you the Ultimate Collection on Origin. And this went on for several years. Many people were able to.
Yeah. 2014 to 2018 was when you can get the free Ultimate Collection if you have The Sims 2 on hand.
Get the Ultimate Collection this way. It went on, in fact, until October 11th, 2018, when EA posted here on EA Help, and they also posted the same article on the official Sims forums. Starting October 11th, 2018, free copies of The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection will no longer be available. Why the change? A few years ago, we ran a limited time promotion offering free codes for The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection. Since that promotion ended, we've gotten a lot of contacts asking for codes for the collection. This is people calling in or contacting.
Right, like, people. Okay, you guys, we as a community take The Sims very seriously. Like, we grew up we grew up with The Sims. Like, I grew up with The Sims. I remember when I got The Sims 4 for the first time, and I got freaking addicted to the point where, okay, I've never been this in love with a video game franchise in my life, ever. Like, I grew up on video games from 2006 to now. You know, I'm still playing video games. I'm still a huge video game freak. Um, I've I've been playing video games since 2006. That's like 15 years. Um, so 2000. Okay, let me go to my calculator here. Okay, 2021 minus 2006. 15, yeah. I've been into video games. I've been a gamer for 15 years of my life. So, yeah, I love video games. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I don't believe gamer girls exist. I just believe, like, okay, I hate the stigma behind the whole gamer girl thing. Like, either you like video games or you don't. Like, not everyone likes video games, but for me, I grew up with people that loved video games. Like, parents, my parents loved video games. I've owned like a bunch of different consoles. Um, Guys, I really want to keep my PS1 so bad. I actually got my PS1 from my dad. It was a hand-me-down. It works fine, but like I don't know where to actually keep it right now. So, like when I get the room, I will most likely keep the PlayStation. You know, I'll probably like ask for it back and keep it in like a office slash game room area. Like, okay, you guys know how much having a home with a game room slash office space is for me, so that I don't have to like separate everything. Um, like that would literally be my dream setup, to have an office area and a game room, and have like my bins of my games and like all my consoles, you know, and things like that. Like, I mean, I grew up on a bunch of different consoles. I grew up on Nintendo. I grew up with, I grew up with PC games. I grew up with Nintendo. Now, I've been a fan of Nintendo for ages, like since I got my first DS back in 2008. Uh, yes, I've been a fan of Nintendo since 2008. I got the original DS in 2008. I got a Wii in 2009. I skipped the DSi, skipped the whole DSi, and I got the 3DS in 2000 and gosh, how old was I? Like, oh my gosh, I don't know, 2013, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I got the 3DS XL in 2013, I believe, when I was in middle school. So yeah, I grew up on Nintendo. Would I ever give my consoles away? No, because they're very expensive. Um, okay, Nintendo is a very successful company. Um, I would never, ever, ever give my consoles away. I'm not being selfish. I'm just saying they're very expensive. Um, and if they work, why would I get rid of them? Like, if they still work, why the heck would you get rid of a console that still works? I've had my Wii since 2009. It's my favorite thing in existence. I still use it to this day. Still have video games for it. I haven't really bought a game for it in quite some time because I have to get back on it, but I'm sure there's like a bunch of games I can get for the Wii to this day, even though it's not really like Wii games are kind of not sacred. Just hard to come by these days. Like certain PC games are hard to come by these days. Certain Wii games are hard to come by these days. Certain DS games are pretty hard to come by these days. Guys, like for instance, I've been looking for this one PC game. You guys may not be a fan of Winx, but I grew up with the Winx franchise from 2011. It actually started in 2004, but the Nick version came out in 2011. And then, Fate came out in 2020 with Abigail Cohen. Guys, Abigail Cohen is a great actress. Let me just tell you, like I watch her in Chaos. I've watched her in Chaos from 2018 to this year when Part 4 came out. No I'm not trying to spoil anything. If you haven't watched Part 4 of Chaos, go watch it right now. It's crazy. They freaking need a spin-off. They freaking need a spin-off, guys, for Chaos, because it's just too good. They shouldn't have canceled it. But I think it was because of the pandemic, and they would have had a Riverdale crossover. Oh my gosh, I really hope that still happens, but seriously. So, yes, there was a game regarding Winx, the original one from like 2004. If you guys don't know, Winx was actually made in 2004, and it was, Winx Club was created in 2004. The show was made in 2004. The game came out in 2005 for PC, I believe. Okay, I didn't start playing PC games until 2006. If you guys are wondering, Winx is like 17 years old now. Like, okay, so some of the oldest shows, I'll probably talk about like old TV shows I used to watch in a podcast, maybe. But like, Winx Club came out a year after Sabrina, like the whole Sabrina franchise started. Well, not really, like the animated version of the franchise started. The animated version of the franchise started in like 2003, I believe. And it's one of the most popular franchises to this day. It's a very controversial franchise, but it's very popular. So, let's get on with it, shall we?
Support in some way, saying, "Hey, I own The Sims 2. Can I get the Ultimate Collection?" And they were able to get it. EA
But
says,
yeah,
"We've done our best to support these contacts in the past, but we have reached a point where we know."
But yeah, you had to have the physical copy of the game, and then call them and tell them that you had the and call them and tell them that you have the game. That's basically how my friend was able to get it for free.
No longer can.
but you can't do it
explanation we were
anymore.
ever given, we've reached a point where we no longer can. I don't know what that means. I don't know why they could before and now they can't, but they put a stop to that, and you can no longer contact chat with your code and get your copy. And if you do own the disc version of The Sims 2, you cannot redeem those codes in Origin and get any kind of downloadable version of the.
But yeah, you can't get like downloadable versions. You have to install them through disk instead. Like, that's the only way it's gonna work.
Sims 2 whatsoever. It does still say here, what if I have the game but I'm having issues with it? Let us know. We're more than happy to help with any accounts or technical issues relating to your copy of The Sims 2. So if they're happy to help with technical issues, I don't understand why they.
But okay, so basically, okay, I'll talk about like the other side of free, of like getting your games off eBay, which is why I'm so okay. You guys have no idea how angry it makes me when people are like, "Oh, I got the games off eBay. Oh, I got blah 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 off eBay." Guys, I will talk about that in a separate video, but oh my gosh, you guys have no freaking idea how angry it makes me. Um, if you freaking want the games, go on Amazon and buy them. If I found them on Amazon for okay, it's very expensive, but it's worth it. So I'm not gonna. It's very expensive, but it's very worth it. Like, don't freaking go on. Damn. Don't freaking go on damn eBay. For The Sims. Please don't do that because it can be very, very dangerous. You're basically stealing from somebody else. But yeah, I basically tweeted. You guys know that I tweet a lot. So I tweeted, okay, my question for y'all is, why do you pirate the Sims games? Dude, I found them at Amazon and Target. Stop pirating. That's illegal and you can get in serious trouble for something like that. I get it. At Origin Insider does not have the free promo for it anymore. Luckily, I witnessed the promo happening back in 2017 when I got The Sims 3, but I found every Sims game on Amazon. You can too, sweetheart. It's not hard. Are you even aware Amazon has all the games? No? Well, they do. All you need is the disc versions, and a USB disk drive, and you're good to go. So, y'all, I tweeted this. Hold on, let me. Can I, like. Okay, I know I can't really take a pic of this, but let's see if I can. Oh, hold on, wait, I have this app, where I actually can. So, I'm gonna search myself up. I'm gonna search myself up on this app. So we're gonna send these to my computer and stuff. Okay, I'll be basically reading it off. Okay, maybe I'll use these for a separate video. But I'm gonna pause this real quick. Okay, so I just sent the tweets to my computer to use for a separate video. Which I will probably do later. I don't know when, but I have them for later. If you guys don't know how people get those like pop-ups of tweets, you just get an app called, basically, you do it through an app called, basically, you do it through an app called Twimage. That's the app that I use to get like images of my tweets for like videos or whatever if I need them. So okay. I honestly think an app like Twimage is pretty important, especially if you're trying to make videos and like read off tweets at the same time. So that I don't have to like go on my phone and read off tweets. I can just tweet, go to the app. You know, I could like go on my Twitter, I can tweet something, go on the Twimage app, which is which is basically your tweets where you can save it as an image. And yeah. I'll also probably do a video regarding like updating my thing, updating my banner and stuff. But yeah, let's continue on with this video. I'll use those tweets for a separate video.
They don't have the game available for purchase. Now, there's a couple theories about this I'm going to get to in a moment. What other ways can I play The Sims?
Okay, what other ways can you play The Sims? Amazon. Get it off of Amazon, people. Get it off Amazon. It's on Amazon. It's very pricey, but it's worth it. If I found the games on Amazon, you can too. It's not that hard. I basically found the complete collection of The Sims 1, and I found all The Sims 2 games on Amazon. Trust me, guys, Amazon has everything. Like, honestly, it has everything. I wouldn't trust eBay for games. I trust them for, like, movies and stuff. If you get them from a reputable person, like, if you get them new or whatever. But mainly the place where I get my DVDs from, if they don't have them in stores, I get stuff off of Amazon. I get a lot of my stuff off Amazon. Like, I've gotten CDs. I've gotten CDs off of Amazon before. I've gotten, seasons of movies off of Amazon before. I mean, like, I know there's things like Disney Plus these days, but I like physically having, DVDs, especially if they're not available on Netflix or Hulu, or, like, especially if they're not available on Netflix or Hulu or whatever other place. But yeah. I, really want PLL on DVD. I've been wanting PLL on DVD for the past couple of years now, since it went off. Both since it went off the air and since it got pulled off Netflix. So, yeah, and maybe Secret Life of the American Teenager would be another show that I want to own as well.
You can get The Sims 3 or 4, is basically what they're saying. Too bad,
you can get The Sims 3 or 4 off Origin. You can't get The Sims 2 or The Sims 1 off Origin. Especially The Sims 2. You can't get The Sims 2 off Origin. You can get it on Amazon, though. It's very pricey, but you can get it on Amazon.
Get out of luck. If you want to play The Sims 2, screw you. Personally, I was lucky enough to get the Ultimate Collection when it was available for free back in 2014, and I'm so glad I did. I know there are many people who are just now discovering how great The Sims 2 is, and they would really like to be able to play it without having to pirate the game. And
buy it off Amazon, people. Amazon. Amazon is your best friend for video games. Trust me. Amazon is your best freaking friend for video games. I'm dead serious. I am dead freaking serious. I found the Sims 1 complete collection, and I found all the Sims 2 games, and I found all the Sims 3 games at Target. So, yeah.
unfortunately, it's just nearly impossible. There are a couple ways that you can get the game right now. One is to download it illegally, and the other is to purchase.
Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. Pirating games is illegal. That's not okay.
The discs on eBay. There's a couple issues.
Don't get them off eBay either. Don't get them off eBay either. I've talked about this before. I'll let her explain. But I've talked about this before as to why you should never, or like, be careful, like why you should be careful on sites like eBay for video games.
When you want to purchase a game on eBay, first of all, there are people who sell these Origin accounts that have the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection on them for literally like $9, and it seems like a really good idea, but I would be very wary about this because a lot of times these are scams.
Yeah, so would I. Like, there's scam artists. As I said, be very careful when buying things off of eBay. Like, I've literally only gotten, I don't know, like one thing off of eBay in my entire life. And that was the entire first season of Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Because, as you guys know, you guys may not know this about me, but I grew up on anime from 2010 to currently. And the first anime I fell in love with was a Pokemon ripoff. And when I was in my early teens, as a late birthday present, like, I don't know, it's probably a month after my birthday, I got the first season of Bakugan Battle Brawlers off of eBay, and that is the only thing, I think that is the only thing I've gotten off of eBay in my life. But as I said, you need to be very careful when you get things off eBay, especially video games. Like, don't get games. Please do not get video games off eBay. Like, I know it seems like a good idea, and half the time you won't get scammed, but you can get scammed. And plus, eBay is an auctioneer, like, is an auctioning site. You auction your products off. Basically, is how it works.
It's not like you're getting a download code for the game. You are
Right.
getting somebody.
Like, you aren't getting a download code, you're getting access to someone else's account, which is basically hacking. And people can, like, change their password and lock you out of their account. I just personally wouldn't do it. If you want to get the game, go on Amazon. Like, get the Amazon app, download off, like download Amazon for free. Go on Amazon and get it that way. It's the only reasonable way.
Else's Origin account that may or may not have been stolen, and then you
Right.
log into it to play The Sims 2 on your computer. I've heard stories of later on the person who sold it coming back and saying that their account was stolen and it gets taken away from you, or them just changing the password and locking you out after they get your money. I'm not saying every single one of these is a scam. I'm just saying.
Right, like, but you need to be careful.
I wouldn't do do it. I wouldn't risk it personally.
Neither would I.
You can still find the discs for relatively cheap on eBay if you look hard enough, because there are...
Yeah, you can find them for cheap on eBay. Personally, I would go on Amazon for video games. I only got one thing from eBay, and that was like how many years ago was that? Okay. 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That was 7 years ago. That was 7 years ago. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and going on 19. So, yeah, that was like 7 years ago, and eBay has kind of changed. So, I personally would just be careful and not risk it.
There are so many of these Origin accounts, I just do not trust this. Here's
I
an
don't trust
example
it either.
of a good listing that you might want to go for. The Sims 2 Double Deluxe PC DVD for $5. So you can see here it's actually a disc that you're getting, and Double Deluxe comes with Nightlife and I believe a stuff pack too. It comes with The Sims 2, The Sims 2 Nightlife, and The Sims 2 Celebration stuff. So it's a good way to get started. Double Deluxe is actually how I got started with Sims 2. There are problems with this as well. You have to have a DVD player in your computer, and a lot of modern computers don't have them. If they want to get this legal...
Okay, right. Basically, that is an issue because PCs don't come with DVD players anymore. You have to have, as I said before, I have talked about this. I have talked about getting a USB DVD player. Like a computer DVD player for my PC when it finally gets here. Because there's a lot of stuff that you need. Like monitors, portable DVD players, which is basically USB DVD players that you plug in to your computer. And yeah, so that's basically what you have to do for things like it's basically what you need to do for your Mac too if you're trying to watch DVDs on your Mac and it's not in digital. Basically, all the DVDs that I watch on my computer, like all the movies I watch on my computer are like Blu-ray. Okay, I have a lot of Blu-ray, like a lot of Blu-ray discs. Like for one, I have things like Hunger Games franchise. I have the Hunger Games franchise. Literally the best thing ever. It's not really like the code doesn't really work past last year, so you had to install it before it was not able to be installed anymore. If you had the Blu-ray discs, I do have Blu-ray player, but like not in my room. I have a DVD player in my room, so I do have Blu-ray player though. They're very worth it. So, like, a lot of people like watching things like DVDs on their computer, right? And you can't really do that unless you have um, like a digital version of your movie or whatever. And I basically install all of it myself. So when the codes were valid, okay, basically install things when codes are valid. So like the whole I love the Sims code will not work anymore. But yeah, you need like a DVD ROM.
In some way, this may not even be an option for a lot of people. And then not only that, but you have to buy all the expansions and all the stuff packs separately if you want the whole collection.
Mhm.
It's still cheaper than buying all the Sims 4 stuff, but, you know,
Right.
it's kind of a pain because you have to pay shipping and wait for it to get to you.
Right. I mean, I'll be fine with that because I won't have to. Okay, I'm not the type of person that buys in bulk, okay? I've never been that type of person that buys in bulk. Like, if I want something, I go out and I ask for help with it, and I have people help me with it, and I get it, and I own it. But seeing as we're in tough times, basically the only way to get things right now are online. Like, okay, getting video games right now is in the back of my mind. Uh, so until we're able to actually go out and buy video games, then I would wait, or I would get them on Amazon if you're so desperate. Just get them on Amazon. It's way better.
Like, here's University expansion pack complete with key for $9.99. So you can really get
But
it.
yeah, you have to have the keys because if you guys didn't know, that's how we installed video games back then. It's kind of still how we install video games back then on PC.
Pretty cheap on eBay. Another thing is, if you do get it on eBay, make sure it comes with a key. You have to have a product key, even though you're not going to redeem this on Origin, in order to install it on your computer.
And what she's talking about, a product key is like a product code. Product key is a product code. That's why the games come with like those little pamphlet things. Like, don't get rid of those, because those are kind of important.
You have to have that key. That's how we used to install games on our computers in 2006 and 2004.
Like, that's literally the year I started playing computer games, was 2006. So I started playing computer games 15 years ago, and y'all, I like cannot believe I'm playing video games for 15 years. Like, honestly. Like, I mean, I'm okay with it because I'd rather be into video games than like other things. Like, I'd rather be into like video games and books and films and like TV shows rather than anything else. Like, that's my quirks. I'm huge on video games. Like, I have like posters of video games. I have like old comics. I have like old comics that I don't really read anymore. Well, actually, there's comics that I just don't read in general because I keep them as collectibles. If you guys didn't know, I keep a lot of things as collectibles. And I love collectible things. I love collecting things like movies, and trust me, like, movies are a big thing for me. Like, if you grow up without a cable box, movies are your best friend. That's basically how you watch all your shows, is through films and like stuff on DVD.
You're too young to remember that.
No, I'm not.
There didn't used to be Origin and Steam and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not. I literally have been playing video games since 2006, so I remember.
You just got
like having to run things as administration, having to install games. Sitting at my computer for hours and hours and hours on end. Like, okay, back then, video games came in boxes. Video games came in like huge boxes with like all the DVDs. I can't remember what all was in the box, but there was a lot of stuff in like these big boxes. So yeah, I still
came in the box with the game, and you entered it in,
right,
and it let you install the game. The only other option besides buying the discs used is to go to a site like Old Games Download and just
Like, but I wouldn't do that.
pirate the damn thing. And these are the options that people are facing because they cannot get a legal copy. I get hundreds and hundreds of comments. I see it all over Twitter. I see it all over the community.
If I were you, get Amazon. It's your best friend. Save up money. Okay. Like, I mean, I get it. You guys are like super fans of The Sims. I get it. Like, I grew up with The Sims. I get it, but I wouldn't personally pirate a video game. Like, that's just not me. Like, that's never been me at all. That's just not something I would do. That's not smart. That's kind of illegal, or very illegal to pirate things, like pirate things from DVDs to games to music. Oh my gosh, especially music. Do not pirate anything of the sort. Like, just save up your money and, just like save up your money if you're able, and then get the games.
So many people would love to give EA money for the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection. Why they don't put it on Origin for $20, $30, and make that money is just beyond me. So let's get into some theories about maybe why they can no longer offer it to us. So lately there has been a big push on Twitter to try and get EA's attention, to tell them that so many people want The Sims 2 back, and even people like Juno Birch.
Like, we do. It would be so much easier. Okay, it would be so much easier for people if, okay, I get where she's coming from, because not everyone can afford these games. These games are very expensive. Trust me, I've spent a lot of money over the years on this franchise. Like, a lot of money over the years on this franchise. Do I regret it? No, because I play the games all the time. Whether I'm filming or not filming. But, like, I use the games to my advantage. Because I work, basically, in the Sims community. I'm a professional gamer, so that's kind of what I do. I didn't really think that would be my path, but I kind of knew at the same time. So, who knows? Probably talk about it in a podcast. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it.
Here, please put Sims 2 on Origin. I just went to...
But yeah, this would be so much easier for people if you just had to go on Amazon to get one game and then be like, oh, you can get The Sims 2, you can get like all the expansion packs on Origin for like $20 in a bundle. Like, you can get the complete collection. Okay, here's my thing. Right? You just have to buy one copy of The Sims 2 for your computer, for your PC, right? And then it comes with, and then you can go on Origin, buy the game for like $10, $15 or $20, and then, buy it, install it, and bam! You have all the expansion packs and all the stuff packs. Like, please, EA, do something about this.
Twitter and searched Sims 2 Origin.
Not everyone can afford it.
There's so many tweets. I really hope we get Sims 2 on Origin. Sims 2 on Origin, please. There's even a petition you can sign, and I will link to this petition down in the description box. Go sign it, add your name.
I have been playing the Sims game, like, I've been in the Sims franchise and playing the games since 2016, guys. Like, okay, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 6 years. I have been playing The Sims for 6 freaking years, guys. 6 years. Did I have to get into this franchise? Did I have to get obsessed with this franchise? No, but I did, and I have no regrets.
Don't know if it's going to do any good, but it's certainly not going to hurt
Really hope it does.
to get more signatures on this thing. And let's just check and see how many it has. 4,332. Wow, 34. It's going up as we speak. 35. It's almost to 5,000 signatures. Almost 5,000 people have said that, yes, I want The Sims 2 on Origin. And that's just people who have seen this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign that because I want The Sims 2 on Origin. Like, just to make it easier. Because these games are freaking expensive. If you go on Amazon, they're pretty expensive, but I get it because it's not manufactured anymore. So they can't sell it. They can't really, sell games that aren't manufactured anymore. Too old to be manufactured, I mean, on the Origin. Like on Origin. Plus, back then, Origin wasn't a thing. So, let me just pause this. Look up. Oh, hold on. Let me pause the recording. So, I'm back. Sorry. I had to fix something because, as you guys know, sometimes Chrome has like this web settings feature. It's very annoying. So, I fixed it. So, when was Origin created? Oxygen discovered. When was Origin created? Origin by EA. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually switch. So much easier to have these as app shortcuts rather than go to the website, let me tell you. Makes my job so much easier. So, basically it says Origin, okay, the app Origin was made in 2000, or like the website in the app was made in, or like, okay, EA acquired the trademark of Origin in 1992. Origin Systems was a major game studio in the 1980s, so basically the 80s. That's what we call it. Call it the 80s. Best known for its Ultima, Wing Commander, and Crusader game franchises. And then there's a thing called, is EA getting rid of Origin? Error. EA has been running its own digital games services under the name Origin since 2011. So it started in 2011, I believe, when the app was made. But yeah, they're doing something else. And yes, it is better than Steam in a sense. No, they're not. Actually. What? Oh my gosh, I have to like read this. I gotta read this. That's important. It's not really that important, but it's important. I don't really use Steam, so let me just go back to YouTube. We go back to YouTube here, and we go back to YouTube, and go ahead. Okay, so let me fix this and go back to YouTube if I can find it. I can't, unfortunately. I mean, I can, but it's kind of hard. Okay, there we go. There. So, let's just continue on with this because it's almost midnight right now, and I have been filming this for an hour and 27 minutes. It's gonna be a long video, guys. Sorry, it's a bit glitchy right now. Fix it later. It's fine right now, but I'll fix it later. I don't really like how it's stacked, but yeah, I'll fix it later. Sorry, this video is taking me forever, but
Can you imagine how many people are out there who would love to have The Sims 2 and just don't know about this petition or aren't on Twitter or whatever? There's a ton of people, I can tell you, because I get comments daily on my website, on my videos, people in my live streams saying, I want to buy The Sims 2. Where can I get The Sims 2? How can I get The Sims 2? And unfortunately, I have to tell them, your best bet is to pirate it. And I do not, let me just make this very clear, I do not.
like, like at this point, pirating and getting it off of Amazon, but as I said, I don't support pirating either. That is illegal. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this real fast. Oh my gosh, like, what is happening? What is happening here? It looks funny. It's fine. It's fine. It looks a little weird. Okay. So I fixed it. So let's get back to this.
Support pirating games at all. Even
I don't
The
either.
Sims 4, I do not support pirating games, but when EA has left us no other choice to get this game, what else are you going to do? So if you, I mean, I can just scroll down and there's just tons. The Sims 2 on Origin, would like to see the Ultimate Collection released on Origin. Sims 4 family gameplay missing, like The Sims 2 on Origin, I'm telling you. It just goes on and on and on and on. So many people want this. So some people think, and this is also what I think is most likely, that EA doesn't want to support The Sims 2. It doesn't work on modern systems without fixes, right? You have to apply the 4 GB patch. You have to use the graphics rules maker. It's not easy for somebody who's not very tech savvy to just download the game and press play. You have to do some fixes because it's an old game.
Right.
So some people think that EA is either too lazy or just doesn't want to bother with updating the game and making it work with Windows 10 and modern systems. They don't want their tech support bombarded with questions and problems with people who can't get it to work properly. So I think that's probably very likely the reason why they don't offer it. I don't think it's a good reason, because it would be very easy for them to, in one day, they could, or less, they could probably make the game compatible for new systems for everyone. It would take just a little bit of effort on their part to update the game for modern systems. And I've seen people on Twitter say, oh, well, they can't do that. It's not possible. The Sims 2 is broken. It's not. It's not. And it is possible, because there are games currently on Origin that are old as hell, way older than The Sims 2. I am still playing SimCity freaking 2000 on Origin. On Origin, okay? This thing
Okay, you can't really get it on Origin, so you actually have to buy it now. Let me tell you, you actually have to buy it now. It's not being sold. It's not really being sold on Origin anymore, so unfortunately you have to buy it now. You actually have to like buy it from a store.
has to run in basically like a DOS box. It came out in the late 90s. So this game requires no fixes. It requires nothing. I could just press play right now and it will play perfectly. So if they were able to make SimCity 2000 available on Origin, I don't understand why they don't make The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection available on Origin and make it updated so that people don't have to go through all these fixes and they can just play the game. So that brings me to the next theory. Maybe, and this is pure speculation on my part, but I can't help but feel this way. What if they don't want to put The Sims 2 on Origin because they know that it's a superior game to the shit packs that they're crapping out for The Sims 4, and
Right.
they want people to put their money into The Sims 4. They do not want people to give up on The Sims 4 and start buying The Sims 2. Is it
right? They're like, oh, maybe we should take the game off of Origin because we know that it's way better. Like, we know that the earlier games are way better than the current game. And yeah, I kind of agree with this because I am, because like, okay, I've been in The Sims for about almost 6 years. 6 years will be uh, in early May. So if you're wondering, it's midnight and I'm not tired because I took a nap. I take a lot of naps during the day, so I'm fine. So like 2 months, 12 days. Okay, it'll be okay. So it'll be officially 6 years. In 2 months, 12 days, well, in 2 months and 12 days. So 8 weeks and 12 days to go until it's been like that long. But I've been in the Sims community for quite some time. So yeah, and I actually got The Sims as birthday gifts, both The Sims 3 and 4, so hopefully if I don't know about getting it again this year, getting the rest of the packs this year for my birthday because of everything happening. But hopefully my setup comes before then. If not, it's fine.
Fear that is keeping them from giving us this game. I know,
Yeah.
sometimes when I say it, it sounds ridiculous. Surely this company believes...
It does sound ridiculous. For one, I found the complete collection of The Sims 1 on Amazon. Found The Sims 2 on Amazon. And guess where they have The Sims 3? Origin and Target. Yep. So when I'm able to, I'm gonna get the rest of the Sims 3 expansion packs, the stuff packs, because I don't have the stuff packs, I just have the expansions. I'm gonna get the rest of the EPs, the SPs, so I can complete my Sims 3 collection. And then try to complete my Sims 4 collection, but I don't like a lot of the Sims 4 stuff, so I don't own all the Sims 4 EPs, as you guys are aware. So yeah.
Into their product enough that putting an old version of the game up for purchase wouldn't threaten them, right? But the longer this goes on without them putting The Sims 2 on here, the more I think that this might have some truth to it. Especially with as much as people have been protesting the lack of quality in The Sims 4 lately. Many players, myself included, have become disillusioned with The Sims 4. To me, The Sims 2 is the best game of all. My channel...
Okay. I haven't played The Sims 3. Oh my, okay. I haven't played The Sims 3 since. Okay, let me check. Let me freaking check. I have not played The Sims 3 in how long? Now? Let's go to my library, shall we? I haven't played The Sims 3 in... I haven't played The Sims 3 since October 24th, 2020. It has been broken on this computer since October freaking 24th of 2020. Or, September or something like that. I don't know, it's been a while. I haven't been able to really open it and play it, so sucks for me. That's why I don't really play on Mac anymore. So
mostly revolves around The Sims 2. I stream The Sims 2. I talk about The Sims 2 constantly. It is my passion. It is my favorite game, and I like to share that passion with others. But it's very difficult to share with other people who are new to The Sims 2 or maybe want to come back to it after they've been playing The Sims 4 and realize it just doesn't have the depth that they're looking for, and maybe they want to come back to The Sims 2 and then they find that there's no way they can get the game. So guess what? They just keep playing.
But yeah, okay. For example, people like Plumbella. As you guys know, you guys may not know this about Plumbella if you're new to her channel, but Plumbella is someone I've watched for ages. Jessie is super sweet, by the way. Go check out her channel. If you haven't already, go check it out, and you won't be disappointed. So, Plumbella has been playing The Sims, has been into The Sims for 21 years. Since 2000, since, you know, getting into The Sims, like, literally from the freaking beginning. If you guys don't know, The Sims came out in 2000. Sims franchise started in 2000. Sims 2 came out in 2004. Sims 3 came out in 2009. And The Sims 4 came out in 2014. Those are the years of launch for all of the Sims games.
Playing The Sims 4. And maybe that's EA's end game here. Maybe that's their plan. If people can't play The Sims 2, they'll keep playing The Sims 4 and keep giving money to EA for the new packs for The Sims 4. So, of course, we can't really know what the real reason is. As players, we don't know. We can only
This is going to be a super long video. I'm so sorry, but it had to be done.
I think it's a combination of them not wanting to spend the time to make the game compatible, them not wanting to provide tech support for the game.
Right, because, y'all, Windows XP, oh my god, Windows XP is awful. You guys have no idea how awful Windows XP is. Like, honestly. Like, yeah, I'll be willing to run my game in Windows XP or figure out a way to run it on Windows 10 if I can, or, like, Windows 7 if possible, but, like, Windows XP is awful.
And a little bit of fear mixed in there that The Sims 2 is going to take away from their Sims 4 sales, which I truly believe that it would. The game is amazing, and more people are playing it on YouTube, on Twitch. There's just, the community for The Sims 2 is huge for a game that old, and I believe it would continue to grow even more if the game was easily available for people to purchase. Until it is, I will continue to tell my followers, just go download it. If that's the best you can do, if you don't have the money or you don't have it,
like, just go download it, just go buy it. I personally wouldn't download it. I'd buy it if you have the money, but sometimes you have to pirate things, but it's not the best route to go.
DVD drive to get the DVDs off of eBay, then just go download it. F*** EA at this point, you know? So what can we do about this? Well, honestly, not a whole hell of a lot. But if you are like me and you really want to see this happen, you really want EA to step up and give us back The Sims 2, then at least...
Like, y'all, I'm gonna freaking sign that petition. We need this on Origin so badly. Oh my, you guys have no idea how expensive the games are. Like, they are so expensive. You guys have no idea. They are ridiculously expensive.
Go on social media and tell them how you feel. Go on Twitter, it's a good place. The Sims 2 was actually trending a couple days ago, which is amazing for a game that old. And you can see there is a lot of support for the Bring Sims 2 Back to Origin movement on Twitter. So if you have a Twitter, tag EA, tag The Sims, tell them that you want...
I will. I will mention them. Okay, I already tweeted them. But I will do it again and again and again. Like, honestly, I will, like, rant about it because I've been wanting to, like, fully get into The Sims since I started The Sims. Like, I'm looking into the old Sims games and stuff like that. Like, that's okay. One thing I said I would never ever do in my life was play the Sims 2 and The Sims 1, and now look at me. I'm wanting to get The Sims 1 and Sims 2 for my computer.
The Sims 2 back on Origin. The more people who let them know, the greater the chance that this is going to happen. Also, be sure to sign the petition. Again, I don't know if it's going to do any good, but it certainly won't hurt. Add your name to the list, and let's let EA know that thousands and thousands of people at least want to purchase this. So there's a couple other arguments that I would like to address surrounding the whole Sims 2 on Origin thing. There are a couple of users, if you're in the Sims 2 Twitter community, I'm sure you know who these two people are. I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to give them any attention whatsoever. I have blocked both of them long ago, but there are two Twitter users who love to go around and just basically talk shit about The Sims 2. Which, I mean, if you don't like The Sims 2, I don't care. I talk shit about The Sims 4, so who am I to say anything? But they just go around and make up these ridiculous reasons about why The Sims 2 shouldn't be on Origin, or apparently the whole thing just offends them personally tremendously, which makes no sense to me. Like, I'm not going around saying that we should take The Sims 4 off of Origin because I don't like it and it's a broken game, but that's basically what these people are doing. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the points that they tried to make. So one of them that really doesn't make sense to me is they took it off in 2014 because no one was buying it, and it probably cost more to keep selling it. If there was demand outside people who already owned it, they'd sell it.
I mean, okay. There's people out there that actually wanted this back in 2014. I remember vividly talking to one of my friends who I'm still friends with to this day, and we were talking about it, and they literally called Origin tech support and said, "Oh, I have The Sims 2, and I want the rest of the expansion. Is there any way to get the rest of the expansion packs and stuff packs?" And they ended up getting it.
Makes any sense. First of all, how do you know it wasn't selling well? Do you work at EA? Are you privy to their financials? How on earth would you know that? And if you do have some way to know it, I apologize, but I just don't think that's really public knowledge. Second, even if you knew that it wasn't selling well, there are so many games on Origin that don't sell worth a shit. So are you telling me that SimCity 2000 is selling better than The Sims 2 would? Are you telling me that I got this game, Siberia 2, and you cannot tell me that this is selling more than The Sims 2? Now, I don't know that for sure. Maybe Siberia 2 is a cult hit and it's selling like crazy, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But the point is, there are a lot of games on Origin, just old, weird-ass games that probably don't sell very much. The Sims series, and The Sims 2 especially, is hugely popular. If The Sims 2 went on Origin, it would sell well. I believe it would sell well, but even if it didn't, who cares? It's there.
It would sell really well, actually, because there are a lot of people that love The Sims 2, that love the Sims franchise in general, that, have been addicted to The Sims since 2000. Now, me, for example, I got into The Sims, I got into the computer games in 2016, and I haven't been around in the Sims community for that long, but I'm wanting to get the games that I didn't want to get. So, I told myself, I am never gonna play The Sims 2. I am never gonna play The Sims 1. I am never gonna play The Sims Medieval. Whatever, just ranting to myself. But here I am, wanting The Sims 1 and The Sims 2. And it's it would be so much easier if y'all can just put The Sims 2 on Origin. Give us that free promotion, or have us pay for it, because the packs are very expensive.
Out there for people who want it, just like Siberia 2 and SimCity 2000. So I don't think that's a very valid argument. So another tweet from one of these people, which I'm going to block out the names on this, says a lot of stuff about how The Sims 2 is broken. It needs tons of mods and fixes to get it working properly. Quote, the game at its core has broken pieces inside that would need modifying, like tons of Sims with broken memories and relationships that slowly break your save file.
Right, that is true, but...
Well, this to me demonstrates a poor understanding of the issues with The Sims 2, and it does have issues.
Well, not really. I mean, it does have problems, but it can be fixed.
Casual users who know nothing about modding the game can play it for a long time and not have any issues. It's possible to have corruption issues. I've never personally.
And I mean, there are modders, okay? There are modders in this community that do games from The Sims 1 to that do games to The Sims 1 all the way to The Sims 4. And mind you, people are saving The Sims 4 with their mods. Because EA won't do anything. Like, EA won't really give us much. So it's the modders' job now.
Had them, but it is possible to have them if you don't know what you're doing. Is that a good reason to not have the game on Origin? I think not, especially when compared to The Sims 4, which is completely unplayable. And I don't mean that from a perspective of enjoyment of the game. I mean, you literally cannot play the game without a mod to fix the simulation lag.
Right? Oh, guys, as you all know, I can't play The Sims 4 without mods. Like, I literally cannot. When I tell you, before I got the game, I was downloading CC like crazy. Like, I was freaking insane. I downloaded so much CC and mods. It was ridiculous.
Sims just stand there for 4 hours and do nothing. And yet, that game is available and promoted heavily on Origin. So I also don't think this is a good argument. And another thing I want to say to this is The Sims 2, yes, it does require you to apply the 4GB patch, use Graphics Rules Maker, and that's pretty much all you have to do to get it working on most systems. So it's not like it needs a ton of mods like this person is saying. I think they're like fear-mongering and trying to scare people away from playing The Sims 2, which is not that difficult to get working if you're just the tiniest bit tech savvy. So I don't understand what this.
I'm pretty tech savvy, so I'll probably be able to figure it out.
Person's deal is, but to each his own. We all have our things that we like and dislike, and that's fine. Everybody can have their own opinion. But to me personally, I see no downsides to putting The Sims 2 on Origin. I see only positives, and I would really love for a new generation of people to be able to experience this game.
Right.
So what do you guys think? Why do you think the game is not on Origin? Do you think it's because of tech issues, or do you think that they really are afraid that this is going to take away from the...
I don't know, maybe a fear thing, because I don't really think it's tech issues. I think it's a fear thing, because they're like, oh, Sims 4 is doing so good, and, Sims 4 is doing so good, and, all that stuff, and it's yes and no. I mean, Sims 4 is a good game, but yes and no. There are games that people refuse to buy, or there are expansion packs for the game people refuse to buy. Oh my gosh, the freaking Star Wars pack. I refuse to buy that pack because I don't need it. I am not a fan of Star Wars. I don't see the hype or anything. I don't really know about one of those other packs that came out. Eco Lifestyle. Probably won't buy that one either. Just saying.
The Sims 4 sales. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about it. And don't forget to get out there and let EA know that you want The Sims 2 back. My name is Cindy, and I will see you with a new video very soon. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, so that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if I am able, I will leave a link to this video in the description. And with all that said, goodbye, guys. A very long video to upload. 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 40 seconds.